Institutions that use international funding and claim to be rescuing or saving women and children in the sex trade are known collectively as the rescue industry. Many non-governmental organizations, NGOs, some churches, government donors, some women's groups and charities receive millions of dollars each year based on the numbers of victims they rescue.
It's a nightmare. You're in trouble, shouting to be heard, but everyone ignores your voice. No one listens. You feel invisible. That's the challenge adult sex workers in Cambodia face. No matter how articulate sex workers are, as consenting adults who want the right to work, their wishes, their voices are ignored, often by the very people claiming to save them. Because of the rescue industry's contributions in bringing about the anti-trafficking police raid and rescue policies, adult freelance sex workers ask that the rescue industry also be accountable for the impact of these policies on affected groups like them. Throughout Kampuchea, as Cambodians call their homeland, career choices are shaped by poverty, family expectations that daughters earn money to support parents and siblings, lack of education, hunger, and a lack of career options. Females are raised to believe their heart's happiness comes from giving money to their families. Poor families shut their eyes about how the money is earned. All these complex economic and social conditions underlie consenting adults' choice to do sex work. In Phnom Penh, the Women's Network for Unity, WNU, is an association of sex workers, women, men, and transgender people who want to amend Cambodia's law on the suppression of human trafficking and sexual exploitation and have the government support their right to work. They want the right to earn a living, meet their family obligations. WNU advocate Kathy Vongsali explains.
Sex workers want to be taken seriously as people having an occupation and they want the Cambodian government to make a legal distinction between human trafficking and voluntary adult sex work. Sex workers are tired of living with the consequences of ill-informed policy making. WNU Union in Cambodia gives a voice to 6,400 current active sex workers. It's the only organization made up of individuals themselves working in the sex industry. They are not controlled by brothel owners. They do not have pimps. WNU offers unique expertise from people who see the reality of the industry day to day. Sex workers are the experts on their own lives. From the sex workers' office in Phnom Penh, Coordinator Kelta explains.
ចាជំរាបសួរដែរនាងខ្ញុំឈ្មោះកែវថាជាអ្នកប្រកបមុខរបររកស៊ីផ្លូវភេទនិងម៉ាស្សានៅប្រទេសកម្ពុជាចា WNU គឺជាសមាគមមួយដែលបង្កើតឡើងដោយក្រុមអ្នកប្រកបរបររកស៊ីផ្លូវភេទយើងធ្វើការទៅលើស្ត្រីដែលពេញវ័យគឺបរិសុទ្ធស្រឡាញ់បរិសុទ្ធស្ត្រីស្រឡាញ់ស្ត្រីហើយនិងស្រីស្រស់ហើយយើងនៅធ្វើការនៅតាមហាងការ៉ាអូខេម៉ាស្សាបារស្ត្រីតាមសួនតាមដងផ្លូវទៀតពួកយើងមិនមែនជាជនរងគ្រោះទេគឺយើងធ្វើការដោយស្ម័គ្រចិត្តគ្មាននរណាម្នាក់មកបង្ខិតបង្ខំយើងទេហើយក៏គ្មាននរណាម្នាក់មកជួញដូរពួកយើងដោយគឺយើងគ្មានមេខ្យល់មេបនអីដែលគ្រប់គ្រងយើងទេហើយមួយទៀតពួកយើងមិនត្រូវការប្រមូលជួយសង្គ្រោះពីសមត្ថកិច្ចដែរ
In Cambodia, the law on the suppression of human trafficking and sexual exploitation, as well as the severe stigma attached to doing consenting sex work, make it difficult for sex workers to access justice, health care, and human rights protection. In response, sex work union members are lobbying to amend Cambodia's anti-human trafficking law and have the government support their right to work. United Nations protocols say human trafficking involves recruiting, transporting, transferring, harboring, or receiving a person through a use of force, coercion, or other means for the purpose of exploiting them. The WNU slogan, "Sex work is work," demands that sex workers be taken seriously as people having an occupation, and that a distinction be made between human trafficking and voluntary adult sex work. Kathy Vongsali has more.
In this poverty-stricken country with a gross national income per capita of just $760 a year, young girls are pressured to drop out of school, obligated to support their families. Poverty, social obligation, and family expectation drive daughters into sex work. They are validated as worthy only when they meet social obligations. In Cambodian society, it is a girl's duty to support her parents and brothers, as well as her own children. But without education, girls face a life with very few choices.
Cambodia is not unique. Misogyny, Man's complex distrust, disgust, and desire for women, the culture and common sense of society, is a prejudice almost too common to be noticed. Misogyny happens everywhere. Around the world, throughout recorded patriarchy, women have been exploited, considered disposable, and if they resist being controlled by family and society, they are shamed, disowned, raped, divorced, marginalized, beaten, arrested, or killed. Some would argue the real issue is about political control of women's bodies. Lawmakers around the world discuss bills dealing with women's vaginas and uteruses, and define a legal range of options on everything from female genital mutilation, virginity exams, ultrasound probes in the United States, abortion, morality, and legal sex work, with outcomes often profoundly against women's will concerning their vaginas. Women's bodies, especially the vagina, has been contested physical real estate for centuries. The vagina isn't brazen when it's under someone else's control, but it becomes brazen when women decide to control its meanings and define morality for themselves. Society is underpinned by misogyny. Anxieties about women's access to power, including sexual and economic power, make them prone to many forms of violence. Many women seek economic independence in Cambodia's garment industry, the country's largest employment sector, but factories pay about $61 a month minimum wage. Low-wage factories are part of the bigger picture of violence against women. Poverty is slow-motion violence. $760 a year is barely enough to support one person, let alone a family. Poverty and debt push people into the sex trade. Poverty and debt push people into the sex trade. WNU supporter Ros Sukunti has this perspective.
With little chance for decent paying job, higher education, or a career path area, sex workers like us are lobbying government for the right to earn a living. But so far in Cambodia, instead of addressing poverty issue, government and international aid organizations seem determined only to rescue us. We wish they would find bad jobs and bad wages, instead of trying to abolish sex work itself. We are particularly troubled by some police arrests under the Rescue and Raid program. Cambodia Ministry of the Interior defines all sex workers as victims, ensuring the police arrest everyone during raids, not just children and sex slaves locked in brothels. But sex worker union members are over 18. We are not all victims. The trafficking law that say consenting adults are victims creates problems. Government, religious group, well-meaning NGO, international charity, and some women's group brand all sex workers as victims in need of rescue. We face violence from the very organization supposed to be helping us.
rescue industry itself is big business, attracting millions of dollars from well-meaning donors all over the world. Donations drop if governments acknowledge adult sex workers operate by choice due to poverty. Charities need victims to rescue. According to WNU, freelance adult sex workers want to solicit in public and procure customers. This is not allowed under the current anti-trafficking law, a law encouraged to be implemented by international NGOs, and thus harms sex workers' rights to earn a living. Worst is the contradiction between the trafficking law and the Cambodian government HIV/AIDS programs. Anti-trafficking police seize condoms as evidence during raids to crack down on sex workers. Sometimes workers have to swallow used condoms to avoid arrest. Sex workers are now afraid to possess condoms. This goes against HIV prevention advice and endangers health. Taking an approach fairly new to Cambodia, WNU members are demanding the right to work, say they are consenting adults, and want the police to stop arrests that oppress them in the name of rescue. Cambodia's anti-human trafficking law has given rise to police raids on brothels and in street sweeps, where sex workers are rescued and retrained for jobs in low-wage garment factories. Some women become forced labor in the factories. Many garment factories are notorious for chronically low wages and dangerous working conditions. WNU assistant Lee Pisai has more.
Why is there such a focus on training female sex workers to sew? We wish governments, NGOs, labor unions, and donors would seriously address workers' rights and facilitate women in different fields where they can actually earn a living wage. WNU sex workers have made some good progress. In 2012, Cambodian government responded to our advocacy efforts. Now, due to government's commitment, sex workers who are arrested are no longer beaten, raped, and forced into rehabilitation center for several months at a time. But we are still hoping the government will keep their promise to review the 2008 law on the suppression of human trafficking and sexual exploitation. There is often an ugly truth behind the rescue industry that is mainly funded by international aid.
International donors criticize our Cambodian government for corruption and human rights violations, but sex workers also ask the donors demand accountability that their programs stop harming human beings like us.
Chúng ta chọn tụ họp 3 ngày cộng thời này thấy rằng cái việc bờ sân dính trong chơi nhóm việc kia mẹ hà sắp kia bờ dọn bên lưới hà sắp kia đấy như là một chuột bờ dùng bên lưới đang được ăn chơi này thấy rằng biết vợ giống đưa một con lươn ấy rồi giờ vay để cha cộng riêng thấy đi này khôi đây đã ở này khôi
The anti-trafficking law and the rescues and raids program lead to abuse. We all hate human trafficking, especially when children are affected. However, rescuing consenting adult sex workers and sending them to sew is not financial empowerment.
To truly address human trafficking and sexual abuse, we must address the root cause. The neoliberal capitalist structures that are harming Cambodia, structures that create poverty. For example, privatization takes away our rights to healthcare, education, and clean water. It creates drastic inequality in society.
Rescue industry organizations get money to set up programs. Many don't listen to what sex workers say we need. Well-meaning policy implemented without consulting us can also do harm.
Nhom chẳng ấp ô nhom chơi thật tiền nhom nham hay nhom năng ở đôi tinh ai về nham trong chơi thật zoom hay về mạng nhom nơi hồi lôi ai miền lôi ai làm một mùi rồi ai về tinh nhom nham tự về bắt dùng tới nhom khang pe là nhom riêng sốt rồi ngày nó nhom riêng sốt bàn tai pe lấy chạm mạng nhom chẳng hết cả riêng sốt nó có bị bắt tự lấy chạm mạng nhom nắng tua nhóm nắng ấp bài hộp rùa hỏa ngày nông về ní ấp bài hộp ấp đôi chai nơi ấp miền bài hộp tiệt.
Ignoring women, gay and transgender sex workers' voices is another form of violence.
Having the right to a career path like anyone else seems a small thing to ask, Samsela explains.
ខ្ញុំជាសមាជិក WU ជាអ្នកប្រកបរបរផ្លូវភេទពីអាយុ18ឆ្នាំទៅគ្មានអ្នកណាបង្ខិតបង្ខំយើងទេយើងមិនមែនជានិជនរងគ្រោះឡើយគ្មាននៃមេបនទេពីព្រោះពួកយើងអត់ជម្រើសការងារភាពក្រីក្រពាក់បំណុលគេច្រើនទើបយើងមកប្រកបរបរផ្លូវភេទរាប់ទាំងបញ្ចូលស្រីស្រុកផងដែរដូចជាខ្ញុំជាអ្នកប្រកបរបរផ្លូវភេទផ្ទាល់ចាសសូមអរគុណ
អ្នករកស៊ីផ្លូវភេទរកប្រាក់ចំណូលក្នុងមួយយប់$5ទៅ$10សម្រាប់គ្រប់គ្រងចិញ្ចឹមគ្រួសារ
WNU advocates for legal and human rights and safer working conditions. They also have dreams for the future. Pen Sotari from WNU explains.
ជំរាបសួរខ្ញុំឈ្មោះSotari តំណាងឲ្យស្ត្រីផ្សព្វផ្សាយស្រាបៀរ ធ្វើការនៅខាងបណ្ដាញការងារស្ត្រីរួមគ្នាក្តីសម័យរបស់ពួកយើងគឺចង់បានដីសំទានសង្គមកិច្ចមួយសម្រាប់បង្កើតជាផ្សារដែលនៅទីក្រុងហើយយើងអាចលក់ម្ហូបត្រីនិងគ្រឿងចាប់ហួយប្រគំតន្ត្រីបើកជាក្រៅខេនិងម៉ាស្សាដែលយើងអាចរកចំណូលបន្ថែមនិងបង្កើតជាជំនាញផ្សេងៗ
Just as years ago, women fought for the right to tell a man, no means no. Sex workers' unions members want to be taken seriously by police, government and society when we say we do not want to be rescued. We are trying to fix problems of violence and poverty in Cambodia. We ask people to support us as we lobby government to amend the trafficking laws and change society's attitude. Instead of being abused in the name of rescue, we need better career options, better policing, healthcare, and labor rights. We need support as we lobby the Cambodian government.